Well, look, I just think it's always been such an easy time. It's such an easy time to be a Jew right now, and you know, really, it was sort of a coin flip decision for me, and really can't like, um, I'm there. I mean, there are so many. There are almost an infinite number of good reasons to sit down and support. Like, if you sat down and thought about like why you're going to support Kamala, I think you could probably talk for like a couple of hours just in bullet points about like the reasons that you were going to choose this one side. But but look, I've worked closely with the administration. That's not true. I don't work closely with the administration, but I've seen Kamala and the second gentleman, um, as Rabbi Holtzblatt said, quietly and behind the scenes, work very diligently to figure out what the real issues are for Jewish Americans, not just the ones that are grabby and headliney and sort of grippy and like in the news, and to try to ameliorate the pain of Jews, particularly young Jews. Doug is really. I love. We shouldn't. If Kamala is elected president, I don't want the title to be first gentleman. I just want to be like, here's the president of the United States, Kamala Harris, and Doug. Like, I want no title for him. He should be as informal as he feels to talk to. He's like, these are real human beings. These are people who genuinely want to ease the pain of as many people as they possibly can. And the care that I've watched them take with the Jewish community, particularly with young Jews, has been like, it's hard to say that something is inspiring, such a cliche, but like it actually has been. And Doug has really dedicated himself in particular to those causes, and he's worked with Ambassador Lipstadt and many others to do those things. I actually feel very personally offended to see Donald Trump say things like, Donald Trump was on a radio show or something and someone called Doug a crappy Jew and he agreed. And I should be so lucky to be as crappy a Jew as Doug Emhoff. It is truly like, this is someone who cares deeply about where they're from and cares deeply about the community that they feel strongly a part of, and has been fighting like as quietly and diligently for that community. Though the one thing I want to say, I only want to say one thing really, because like other people will come with like policy stuff, and people will talk about how Kamala and the second gentleman reflect like Jewish values, but everybody has different policy things that are important to them, and everybody has different understandings of what Jewish values are. Although, if you can find me a Jewish value that you think Donald Trump reflects better than Kamala Harris, I'd be really interested to hear that. I just think that everyone on this call, they are probably more informed than me, and they're probably not everyone. I'm sure there are a couple of people who are just curious, but and are like, wait, who's running for president? But I think most of you guys probably know exactly why you're voting for Kamala and why you're supporting Kamala. I just really want to quickly talk about how to do that, because this is going to be such a tightly contested election, and it's going to come down to people talking to their friends, which sounds like really silly and small, but it's going to come down to having conversations with people in your community and encouraging them to vote, and phone banking, and being highly participatory and highly motivated, because look, these elections have been won and lost by very small margins, and like we are a small percentage we are like a rounding error in the population, and but we are highly motivated and have had big impacts on elections up and down the ballot. And so please, if you are on this call, please do everything you can, because like you're gonna want to say that you did everything you can, and there are a million good reasons to. And by the way, if you could do it without the rancorous toxicity of the other side, that would be especially wonderful. So yeah, and now someone should say something nice about why about Kamala Harris's policies, but like I think they're lovely people, and I think you should get out there to vote for vote for them and phone back for them and do all of the stuff.